Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Seedorf. Seedorf running with intent. Now it's Mbappe. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Hazard. And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lahm. And it's Hazard. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's neat. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pass somewhat off target. And the shot! And there's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Marcelo. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And this is Hazard. That's a corner kick.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Hazard with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's got away from it. And he's in on goal. Mbappe! Is magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Lahm.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. Oh, sweet feet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's being shifted off it. Cafu. Vieira is always looking to break lines. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hazard. Nesta tries to clear. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, cracking ball, expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's going to go a long way. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. So what can they make of this? Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Short changes him with that pass. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe. That is lovely. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vieira gets it clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Brazil are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Hazard. In towards the back stick.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Desailly, a player who needs no introduction. Roberto Carlos. Lahm. That's Vieira. Nice control. Vieira picks it up out wide. Picked out brilliantly. Marcelo deals with that comfortably. Chance here to counter. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a little off target. Nicely aimed pass. And that is a little undercooked. Desailly. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Brazil have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Marcelo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cafu!
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more... Oh no, what has happened here?
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9, Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 10.
Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Oh, can he get onto this?
El dorsal 16.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Roberto Carlos.
That is a brilliant interception.
El dorsal 11, Bale. El dorsal 7.
Desailly wins the duel this time.
El dorsal 23.
It's Ronaldinho.
Kaká. El dorsal 19. El dorsal 8.
Laid out to the left flank.
15. Se va a realizar
They may
un
end up
cambio
with
de
some
jugadores.
regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Spain can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Araujo. Dembele. Rodri gets into a good position. Skim shoots! And it's in! Spain are all square! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Space for him to turn and look. He is through here. Hangs in across. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Into the last 5 minutes. Ronaldo chasing after it. And now the breakaway. Hakimi is fouled. Rafael Varane.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Fighting looking ball, that. Desailly, always a very imposing presence at the back. It's a good run he's making out on the left. It's a good run down the right. He's a sharp little ball here. Araujo. Yamal. Hakimi. That's very neat. Cross from Hakimi. Header! 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. Brazil came so close to executing the perfect smash and grab, but it just was not to be. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 19.
Into extra time we go.
El dorsal 14.
Brazil
Cambio
conceded
de
an
jugadores.
equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Now it's Kaká. Shot a goal! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Spain with the lead. Varane can clear it away. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Kaká. And they can counter here. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Desailly. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good looking ball. Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, it's coming. Oh, what has happened here? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's gone loose. And it is half-time in extra time.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores.
So this is it, one goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And he lines up a cross. Brazil have their second corner now. They've played it short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brazil have their third corner. Ronaldinho plays it short, and here's Ronaldinho. Neither. He's had a shot, and that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Cafu, Bale. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bale! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Desailly. Rodri. And that's that. Brazil pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt. trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Shapes to shoot! And he can clear it away. And here's Ibrahimovic. Threads one in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ibrahimovic. And here's Messi.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cafu makes a move down the right. And the counter is on. And it's Seedorf.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Brazil are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Lahm carries the ball down the right.
Spain really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Roberto Carlos. He's being urged to shoot. Lahm. Oh, good fly! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. Vieira. This is a promising build-up. And he was quick to react. Chance here to counter. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's in plenty of space here. Seedorf picks it up out wide. Azar. That has been cut short. Roberto Carlos. And it's Ibrahimovic. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played. Deftly away.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Vieira goes looking wide into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Mbappe. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Brazil restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Could move up a gear here. It's played through for him.
There they go, hunting again.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception. That's it, 45 minutes up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Brazil are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Brazil get the second half going. Messi. Araujo. And it's Roberto Carlos.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vieira is always scanning the pitch for targets. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira. Here's Roberto Carlos. Desailly.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Messi. Marcelo. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Lam. Azar. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lam. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. Seedorf. That's a good ball out wide. Some intricate passing, looking to progress. Header! Goal! Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So changes afoot here, and from both
El
sides.
dorsal 10.
Brazil have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Por el dorsal 11. Bale. El dorsal 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 23. Kaká. El dorsal 19. El dorsal 8. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 3. Roberto Carlos.
Good steal, he just read
Será
it.
sustituido por el dorsal
Yeah.
15.
And he's forced to go back. And Araujo. Now he's off and running. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And no, that was never going to make it. Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's certainly onside here. Another chance from a corner. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Bale goes for the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Spain are looking to go forward now. Desailly cuts out the pass. Vieira opts for safety. Pressing high and with purpose. Ronaldo is firing after that one. And here's the chance to counter.
Oh, really well played.
Hakimi drives forward on the overlap. Hakimi. Nice control.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the through ball. He's had a shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, at least it's earned a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Araujo. Into the last 5 minutes. Rafael Varane, always a very imposing presence at the back. No way through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's definitely not his best. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Hakimi gets into a good position. Ronaldinho. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cafu. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Marcelo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
Looking for the run. Cafu! He is just caressing the ball. Varane is there and he can get that clear. Vieira. Nicked it back promptly. And he's hit it long. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, perfectly measured that. Seedorf. He's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now, can they get him away? That is lovely. Crosses it in. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Araujo is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf, Desailly promptly onto that, and that is that. Cafu.
Spain really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack.
The chance for a shot! That's a look and place it forward. Oh, well played. Roberto Carlos. Here's Vieira. Seedorf. Lahm. 30 minutes gone.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Showing good feet. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in here. Seedorf!
Seedorf really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That has been cut short.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vieira.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Marcelo is wide and looking to get onto this. Desai. Searching pass he's played there. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's played it. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This is the time you need that pace.
Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Quality ball. Now he's off and running.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Cafu looking to receive it in space, and it's Hazard. Oh, sweet feet. That's an imaginative pass. And he's there to belt it away. And he's in on goal. And this is Ibrahim. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first? And another try! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 10 será sustituido por el dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cambio de jugadores.
They've played it short. Has a look up and delivers. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. And here's Hazard. That's destined for the flank. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 9, Ibrahimovic.
Ronaldinho with the short one. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lahm. This is Dembele. Lahm running with the ball. Lahm. He can run onto that. Finds himself... Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
So the most significant moment of the game.
El dorsal 2.
Brilliant save from Buffon! He has spurned it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
El dorsal 89. Ronaldinho.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adriano. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Nesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lahm plays it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. And they can counter here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cambio de jugadores.
Hakimi. That's a super give and go.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Nesta has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Great chance here from position A1.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
And it's Kaka. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, this looks sharp. Once more, he proves rigid and robust. Oh, important interception.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Dembele in acres of space out wide. Cafu.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Kaká. Ronaldinho. Could move up a gear here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No breakthrough, and we are into time added on. Now, he's got space here. Dembele. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. So our quest to find the winner continues. Rafael Varane is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Ronaldinho, chance here to counter. Brazil have it back and can go again. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hakimi looking to play him in, and this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He lifts the roof! Well, would you believe that? You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the first goal of the game. Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that should get the job done. Shot could be on. He's being urged to shoot. He is through here. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Varane. Rodri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Kaká. Just eases him off the ball. So that was it, the first period of extra time. So the breakthrough has come. Will it prove enough to get over the line? 15 minutes still remain.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 23, Kaká.
And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And he's been shifted off it. That's tidy. The ball's gone astray.
Adriano really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vieira wins the duel this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now that's well seen too. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Brazil can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Vieira is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's found a way through. Very nicely done. And it's Ronaldinho. Knocks it out wide. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Brazil have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Cristiano Ronaldo voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. That is good alertness.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Looking for options for movement. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Marcelo. Vieira. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Good ball, good take. Vieira.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna begging.
Bullet. Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Oh, that's superb. Cafu. Oh, great leap! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That has been slung wide. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That's tidy. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. They cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Caught offside that time. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Azar. Vieira.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Marcelo got a long way forward to join the attack. Cafu. Showing good feet. And they've got a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And he lines up a cross. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, shooting chance! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Pinches it off him. And that has put paid to that. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? Aimed at the far side. Desailly tries to clear. Can he spark a counter here? And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. And he was alert to it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Marcelo. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get onto this? That is lovely. Brazil have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Hazard picks it up out wide. Decent chance! Cristiano Ronaldo.
Spain definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Hazard with the delivery. Lam is there, and he can get that clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard. It's a sharp pass. Lam calmly anticipates, and they can counter here. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Oh, terrible pass. It's a loose ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 22, Hazard.
Intercepts the throw.
El
That's well
dorsal
read.
16, Lam. Serán sustituidos por...
The message
el
is
dorsal
clear.
9,
None shall pass.
Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 23.
Great vision.
El dorsal
And it's
8,
with the keeper.
Cambio de jugadores.
Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Adriano! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, super ball. And the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to...
Mbappe! Keeper's got his work done. Ronaldinho plays it short. He has a look up. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Kaká. Ibrahimovic. Rafael Varane. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get it through? Kaká. Vieira proves too strong, too smart. Ronaldinho. Oh, sweet feet. Vieira. Vieira does well not to be outdone there. A probing pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now this could be a chance. Goes for a shot! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw. Just cruising. They are cruising. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden disfrutar de la transmisión en directo de este partido en la emisora de radio oficial del equipo.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. And Gullit! Ruud Gullit! Beyond special! What a player!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Varane is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
That has been slung wide. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Ambitious ball here. Vieira is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Cafu. Now it's Gullit. They're urging him to shoot. Gullit! And that is well cleared.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Seedorf receives it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Over to the right flank. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hazard. Marcelo wins the duel this time. Well, they could break here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Showing great feet there. Spread neatly. Shot, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. And here's Hazard. Great ball, and he's in here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. And this is Ronaldo, Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Marcelo tries to play it through. Spread it left. That's going to go a long way. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Oh, this looks sharp. Cafu. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's forced to go back. He has found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hazard is offering a right smile there.
And it's been taken short. It's going across goal. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Cafu. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Azar. Oh, that's nice. He's in a great position here. And the shot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Brazil are back in business. That is so good, such shot. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Brazil will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Hazard. And it's Gullit.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're quick to get it back. Opts for safety. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Seedorf. Araujo gets over and intercepts.
Spain really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
That could have... Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Lahm plays it short. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Probing pass. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a... Could be danger here. He is through here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Spain have their third corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. Vieira can get it clear. Araujo getting forward. Oh, that was vital. Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And here's Mbappe, and it's Marcelo. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And he's managed to get rid. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No way through, so back it comes. And he's there to retrieve it. Hazard, he's chosen to go back. Threads one in. Now it's Hunnit. Plays it in low. And he's there to belt it away. Seedorf has created one goal already. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 16.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
El dorsal 22. Hazard. El dorsal
Spain
3.
really can't be faulted
Roberto
for their
Carlos.
attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully
El dorsal
deserved.
7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's positional
Será el
gold,
sustituto.
the utilisation of space.
El dorsal 9. Ibrahimovic. El dorsal
Varane
8.
did just
El
about
dorsal
enough to come out on
23.
top there.
Kaká.
Neither
El
party
dorsal 18.
overly willing to compromise.
El dorsal 19. El dorsal 10.
Kaká
Se
gets
van a
into a
marcar
good
un
position.
cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Hakimi. Hakimi is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. But it's Ronaldinho. This might... Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ronaldinho with the short one. Real chance here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cleared away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rodri. Vieira. Yamal, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, well played. Cafu. Oh, can he get onto this? Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 24.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
El dorsal 14. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Rafael Varane is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And it's Rodri. Oh, good ball! It's Ibrahim! Oh, it rattles the bar! Cafu. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. For Yaya Toure. And it's Hakimi. Looking for the far post. Thuram attempts a clearance. Balde. Desailly.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Here's Vieira. Rafael Varane. Balde making good progress. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kaká. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Kaká. Cafu. And it's Hakimi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. So that was it, the first period of extra time. So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end? And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Kaka. Desai. Ibrahimovic going after that.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good taken, real chance! And he's quick to get rid. Varane makes the interception. Nicely weighted ball. That's good play. And it's made its way. Can he finish? And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Kaka has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ronaldinho! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
They've played it short. Yaya Toure. Oh, what a ball!